Hey y'all, Fallon Black here, Diamond Gold Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I wanted to just share some things that have been on my mind a lot recently, and I thought I just need to make a video on this because I think one of the most important things in your business is coaching calls. Not sitting there playing 20 questions with your level one, but really coaching them and talking to them and doing life with them. So it's come to my attention that a lot of people are not doing coaching calls, and I don't think you guys realize how vitally important this is for your business. I grew all of my leaders in my entire business by doing coaching calls with them. That's how I trained them. I just remember from gold all the way to sapphire to diamond, while I was making dinner, I was on the phone to Brittany Howard. Throughout the day, Tiffany was calling me. We were just on the phone a lot. Rochelle was the one who always called during lunchtime, so I would listen to her and talk to her during my lunch. And it's really important that you guys do this. Don't think that you don't have time for it, because really you have to make the time for it. And for me, I would do it when I knew I could multitask with something. So multitasking isn't good if you're doing two things that both require a lot of thinking and a lot of brain power. But if you are folding laundry or doing dishes, that's a good time to do a coaching call. Just talking on the phone, really. And if you think of how people grow leaders, it's just doing life together. It's talking together. Jesus and his disciples, it was just walking and talking together and eating together. And sometimes we are on, we have to do it on the phone. We can't always do that in person. In person is awesome. Connecting with your team in person is really, really good. But when you can't do that, you have to get on the phone. So when I'd get a phone call that comes in, or if I knew I was going to call someone, if I was in the middle of doing something that required thinking, I would go and do something else. So I would go and fold the laundry, or I would start doing dishes, or I would sweep the floor. Even now, like if I want to talk to my mom, I'll do it while I'm able to use one hand to clean the kitchen. As soon as it comes time to actually wash the dishes, then I'll get off the phone. But find whatever things you can to multitask with, and then use that time to talk on the phone. If I was watching my kids play in the yard or at the park, that would be time when I would do a coaching call. And how I would decide it was time for a coaching call wasn't scheduling it, okay, I'm going to talk to you once a week on Thursday. It was when I had questions come in, instead of texting them just a one-liner answer, I would call them, or they would call me with their questions. So it's good to just answer a quick message with a text. Sometimes you have to do that, but you should be getting on the phone. If you're just growing your business, you have to be getting on the phone with your people. Do not just answer questions. It's different now that I'm a diamond, but you should not be, if you're gold, senior gold, ruby, senior ruby, emerald, you should not be just answering quick questions through text. Call them when you can, because what happens is you're going to say more. If you don't have to type it all out, you're going to say more, you're going to explain. So if somebody has a question, don't just give a one-liner sentence. You need to get on the phone with them and explain why we do it this way. Give all your reasonings. And the people on my team who grow the fastest are the ones who call me and ask me questions. Flat out, every single one. The ones who do not connect to me, I don't know if it's because they're not doing the work or what, but the ones who aren't reaching out on the daily, calling me, at least at the minimum, texting me or messaging me on Facebook, they don't rank up. They don't go anywhere in their business. So if you as a leader aren't reaching out to your people, if you're not there getting on the phone with them when they have questions, your people aren't going to rank up, so you're not going to rank up. It's just really important to get on these calls, these coaching calls. And I just do it whenever I can. I multitask where I can and get on the phone. But don't skip it, you guys. Don't think that you don't have time. Maybe make a couple calls on a Saturday. If you do one call a day, that's 30 calls a month. So don't look at the picture of, oh my gosh, I'm going to be on the phone all the time. Just try to get one call a day in if your team is big enough. If you're just getting started, find a power partner and talk to that one person every day. Plan together, dream together, watch videos, and then message each other. We did that so much. I know at the beginning, Brittany and I, we've been together doing this the longest, but we would listen to Sonia Dudley's Monday Night Call, and we'd be texting each other during the call like, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. As soon as the call was over, we would call each other on the phone, and we would talk, and we would brainstorm. When Cody joined, we were on the phone all the time thinking of team call ideas or how we can help her grow her business, just so many things. And it really helps you connect with a person on a different level as far as like relationships is concerned too. They can feel the passion in your voice. They can connect with you as a person. There's that friendship bond there that is not there when you're just texting someone. So that's a whole nother aspect of three-way calls. It's going to solidify your team and build unity and give you guys that bond. So that's super important too. If there's one thing I could tell you guys to do in your business, it would be get on the phone, do those coaching calls, listen for things that they say that are off or things that are wrong. Maybe they're talking too much about the money back guarantee. Maybe they're only selling bags of Slim. They're not doing the whole triplex. When you hear those things, it's going to be when you're on the phone. You're going to pick up on that and you're going to say, oh, no, girl, we don't do it that way. This is how we do it. Here's why. So yeah, I just want to encourage you guys, get on the phone, do those coaching calls. There was a poll in the Diamond page asking them, like, what is something that has really changed your business or has helped you get to Diamond? And they all said, like 97% of them said coaching calls. So if you guys want to be Diamonds and you're not doing coaching calls, I'm sorry, but that's a problem. And I really feel strongly about coaching calls being really, really so important. So I want to make sure you guys are doing them and offering them to your team and just getting the ball rolling. You as the leader, take the lead, call them, tell them to call you if they have questions, like give them your cell phone number. Sometimes you have to initiate it by being the one to make the phone calls to them. Don't wait for them to always come to you. But you guys, try to schedule some coaching calls and make it part of your August challenge to get on the phone with your sponsor or with your downline, either one. But hope you guys have a great night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.